Okay, so here's the video where I show you the real deal on making a Nearpod account. While we're on this page, when you go to nearpod.com for the first time, this is what you'll see, and this is also what your students will see. So if you are presenting and you give them the code, this is where they would enter that code. Their next step, it would ask them to enter their name, and then they could move forward with the presentation, either waiting for you to move forward with a live lesson or jumping right in with a student-paced lesson if you have the gold account. Now, before I sign you up, what I want to show you is the pricing and what the different accounts, the differences between them. So if you're signing up today for the free account, the things that you're going to get is you can have up to 40 people in your session. You get 50 megabytes of storage. Lessons can be up to 20 megabytes. And then the basic features that you're going to get, and if you watch the other video with the overview, you saw quite a few of these things. You're able to convert PowerPoints, Google Slides, and PDFs into Nearpod lessons. You upload those or import them. You can create new slides. You can change the themes. You can add backgrounds and videos. You can get PhET simulations, YouTube videos, web content, open-ended questions, and you're able to launch in live lessons. So the one big thing that you're going to be missing is that student-paced mode with this silver account. So if we want to look at what you get with the gold upgrade for $10 a month, you can increase your session size up to 50 participants per session. So that means per code that you've launched, not 50 overall. It increases your storage space by a lot and also the size of each lesson. The advanced features, you get everything that I just showed you in the silver account, plus you convert slides to Drawlet, multiple active sessions. You can export PDFs. So for your kids who are working remotely who may not have internet access, I was able to export my Nearpod presentations and have hard copies sent to the kids so that when they logged on with their cell phones, they already had all of the Nearpod information on the paper, and they literally could go through it more quickly because they were just submitting answers, and that saved them some data. It gives you that student-paced access and the student-paced reports. So for asynchronous learning. Those codes are also useful when you are doing lessons live. If you have kids who are absent on those days, you can launch it as a student pace so that they can get caught up. So that $10 a month to have access to that student paced feature is really important, I think, especially during remote learning. Now, there is a way that you get the gold for free, and that's by completing the Nearpod Certified Educator course. You can find that really easily by just Googling Nearpod Certified Educator, and it'll take you to a page that explains to you what that process is and how to do that. It basically, there's a lesson that you complete, you create a Nearpod, and then you launch that code to 15 of your students. Now, it's summertime, and we're not with our kids right now. You could get that done by creating a Nearpod and then sharing that code with fellow educators and having 15 participants. Now, obviously, that's going to be in a live lesson, so you're going to want to Zoom them in and have them participate in that. But once you've completed that process and you apply to be a Nearpod certified educator, they give you a code that gives you 6 months free gold access that enables those further features. Now, if you're lucky enough to have your district purchase the account, you get all of these features. Plus, with the district license, you get to add the district library, and you can put folders into the district library. And you get a dedicated Nearpod specialist to help you out and provide PD for you. And this is an add-on. I'm going to take a peek real quick at the Platinum at the $29 a month. I've never looked at that, and I'm just feeling kind of curious right now. I'm not sure what I did, and now I have regrets for clicking on that. Oh, that was to upgrade. I want to look at the features. So we get all the advanced features. We add student notes. All the premium gives you access to all those paid lessons. That's where that extra money comes in. There will be some lessons that are free to you at this $10 a month. But you'll see some of them that you can purchase kind of a la carte, like renting a video, only you would own it. So like a digital download kind of a thing. So I'm going to back out of here and I am going to sign up for a freebie, and we're going to see if it lets me do this, because I already have an account with my school email, but I'm going to try getting in there with my school Google email that I've never looked at before. So I'm not going to lie. I am going to, well, maybe I will a little bit. I'm going to tell them my first name is Reuter, and we're going to use my last name is Real Deal, like I do for my YouTube channel. I am going to use, and let's see how this goes. It's going to have me make a password. And I'm going to tell them that I am not a robot. Oh, I got to pick the traffic lights. Everywhere I see a traffic light, these always make me nervous because maybe I'm a robot and I don't realize it until right this moment when I miss that, fail that test. I'm going to agree that I am over 13 years of age and I am going to sign up. And that is exactly what you will do. I'm not sure if it's going to make me go verify that email or if I am good to go like this. So here we go. So try our collaborate activity. You're in one right now. Ask a question, hear from every student, and I will go over some of these features. And when you sign up for your account, you can play with this a little bit. One of the things I love about Nearpod, when I clicked on that little picture, I can search for images inside Nearpod, and that is not the kind of wave I was looking for. I was looking for a hand wave. So we're just going to throw that guy up there and I'm going to save it. And now that will be part of my post. So this is how fun that is. And as you work your way through this, it'll let you create a collaborate board. I'm not interested in doing all that right now because I want to show you what your page is going to look like once you get there. So this is a silver user Nearpod account. You can go back and you can upgrade at any time. While we're here, I am going to point out a couple of the features now that you're already in here. To create a folder to store some lessons in, you'd hit this plus button and that would add a folder down here in your lesson library. To get back to this lesson landing page, like if you go cruise around Nearpod a little bit and you get lost and how do I get back there, just click on this little house and it'll bring it back here every time. This is your advanced settings. So here is mine. And I didn't even put gmail.com. Wow, I guess they'll take any address. It made it look serious asking for my school address. I would recommend that you do sign up with your school email just in case your district does purchase license. It will take all of the things you've created in your library in your free account and it will migrate with you. Now, if you have used a personal email account and then you get a district license, your district is more likely than not going to require that you use your district email account. And you would then need to share all of those with yourself to get them moved over. It's an extra step, but by the time I moved from silver to the upgrade, I had a lot of lessons I had created. So this is where these lesson settings, where you can enable things like an immersive reader. You can enable student notes. Now see, that is the premium feature. It's not going to let me do that. Shows quiz results in student paced mode. This is on by default. If I want to have more test security and I want to use it as more of a summative assessment, I would turn that off so that they get a one and done type of thing. That's not the way I run my test, so I would leave this on to where they can see the correct answers and they can try it again. And again, that's in student paced mode, which you won't have access to in your free account. Allow students to resubmit answers. Again, that is your choice. Is it for formative reasons and you put it in there to help them learn and identify their weaknesses, or is it a summative? I want to see if you really understand this. So that's what that is for. Student placed lessons. This is enabling that collaborate, that post-it note board we just looked at. That has to be turned on. Otherwise, by default, it only works in live lessons. And requiring student submissions. This is new to Nearpod since we went to remote learning. And I think what we're seeing here with my ability to access these things that are only available to Gold users is that during this COVID-19 pandemic, Nearpod has enabled some of the good stuff that is for the Gold account to the free users, and this is awesome news. If you are watching this at a later date and those privileges have been revoked and you're not able to toggle these off and on to get access to these, you'll just need to upgrade your account. And again, you can do that by paying, or you could do that by being a Nearpod certified educator, or for now, we'll just rely on the generosity of Nearpod for giving us all this freebies. So this requires them to submit. When you build your first Nearpod, you're going to be able to add things like quiz questions and those electronic post-it notes, matching, fill in the blank. And this, if this is turned on, it will not let them move past that activity until they give you an answer. And that is super helpful to keep them from skipping things. So that is in the advanced settings. I also can add a profile picture. I can manage my notifications. So if I want them to send me an email when there is new activity in a lesson, so notify me when there's activity in my student-paced sessions. So if you've done it in a live lesson, when you end the lesson, the kids no longer have access to it on their side because in a live lesson, you were controlling it. In student-paced mode, as long as that code is active, the kids can go back in and out of it. And if you have kids doing it at a later date, after you've looked at your reports and you've written down grades, you're like, hey, I wonder if anybody's worked on that. You could turn this on so that it sends you an email when a student logs on and does that assignment again at a later time. So that is super helpful. So this was over here in all of your settings. So I'm going to go back to my Nearpod now. And I'll point out one more time where we were to find that, and that was behind this little guy. So one of the things I really wish Nearpod would do is when I scrolled over this, I would like it to tell me what it is. Like I would like, so this creates, what does it create? It creates folders, okay? So now you're into the Nearpod, you've made your account, I've shown you some of the basic settings. This is where I'm gonna end this video, and I'll make another one to show you from here how to start building your lessons and how to find lessons in the lesson library. So thanks for stopping by. Hoping you found this helpful, and I hope to see you again. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I have a Gmail account that goes with this account. It's Reuters, no apostrophe, just reutersrealdeal@gmail.com, and I would be happy to answer your questions. And hopefully nobody will send me anything that's mean. That would hurt my feelings. All right, y'all have a good day.